One stolen password wiped 80,000 devices at Stryker Corporation in 3 hours. No malware deployed. This is what living off the land governance failure looks like at enterprise scale. The attacker was already gone before anyone woke up. Leadership coordinated the entire response on WhatsApp. No audit trail, no governance record. Therefore, directors had no evidence they had acted reasonably when the regulator came asking. If your crisis plan runs on the same platform the attacker just destroyed, what can your board actually prove?
Let's get into it.
I'm Andreas Hamberger. This is the Hamberger Report, where I cover cybersecurity explained for the people who sit around the board table. The attacker was Hamberger, an Iran-linked hacktivist group. Microsoft Intune manages every enrolled device from a single cloud console. One credentialed administrator can push a factory reset to every device in the organization simultaneously. Hamberger authenticated with stolen credentials and issued one enterprise-wide wipe command. No exploit, no malware. The platform working exactly as designed. This is the Lethal Trifecta realized at enterprise scale. The Lethal Trifecta describes what happens when a single account simultaneously holds 3 capabilities: access to sensitive data, authority to execute destructive or irreversible commands, and network-wide reach. The Stryker Intune admin account held all 3: data access across the full enrolled device fleet, destructive command execution via remote wipe, network-wide reach across 61 countries. When Hamberger authenticated to that console, they did not infiltrate Stryker's network. They became Stryker's administrator. CISA issued an advisory 8 days after the attack. 4 controls multi-admin approval for high-impact Intune changes, including device wipes, alerts for bulk wipe commands, phishing-resistant multi-factor authentication for all MDM admin accounts, and location-restricted access for admin consoles. These are minimum viable protections for the management plane. Hamberger had been conducting reconnaissance against Stryker for months before the attack, including activity originating from Starlink IP ranges. This was not opportunistic, it was planned. When Stryker's corporate systems went offline, its cultural security envelope collapsed entirely. WhatsApp was the fallback, not integrated with records management, not discoverable under governance obligations, no audit trail. Under Section 137 of the Companies Act, directors must act as a reasonably diligent person. That standard requires documentation. Every decision in those first hours, which suppliers to contact, whether to notify regulators, what to tell patients, exists in a chat thread on personal phones. This is the Skynet vector at work, not chosen, default into 3 NSAID pressure points. First, Privacy Commissioner Webster stated in March 2026 that the OPC is using the NCSC minimum cybersecurity standards as its defensible baseline under the Privacy Act 2020. One compromised console destroying all communications is precisely what those standards address. Second, the proposed critical infrastructure legislation includes a 24-hour early warning obligation to DPMC. A board that cannot communicate internally cannot meet a 24-hour external reporting requirement. Third, the Manage My Health OPC inquiry is active. The governance questions it examines are identical. 3-hour zero protocol frameworks apply. The director's incident log must be initialized before crisis systems go offline and accessible from a non-corporate device. The red line matrix pre-authorizes containment. Bulk wipe anomalies trigger admin revocation without a board vote by named authority. The crisis compass North Point is the governing principle, stakeholder protection over organizational reputation. When the ungoverned channel is faster, the governed alternative is still the obligation. That obligation does not pause when your systems are offline. Stryker generated $25.1 billion in annual revenue. It had a dedicated security function across 61 countries. None of that prevented one stolen credential from reducing its global workforce to a consumer messaging application in under 3 hours. Your MDM console, your cloud admin portal, your identity management system, who holds admin access, what does authentication require, and what is the pre-authorized containment plan if that credential falls. The governance record of the first 24 hours is written before the incident occurs, or it is not written at all. That is the Hamberger report for today. If this was useful, subscribe and hit the like button. It helps more professionals find the channel. You will find links to everything we covered in the description below. I am Andreas Hamberger, and I will see you tomorrow.
Like and subscribe.